25 years since the last full-on slate of local shows. Some friends who I haven't seen in a while were here saying, who are these people? And my first thought was people you don't want to invite to your house. And my second thought was people that you are happy to have involved with the punk rock club in downtown Flint. So all sorts of musicians, volunteers, sound people, folks that have been in the crowd, been on stage, have run the club, have been booking agents, have made our t-shirts, have done all sorts of amazing things for the local over the last 25 years. I'm guessing the fact that you're here means you saw either the journal article or the press release that was announced about 10 days ago that the local had received a $200,000 grant from the C.S. Mott Foundation. All right. That makes us unique in the nonprofit world. We've now written one grant and we've been funded one time for a 100% success rate. So people were asking about money. That's $200,000 our construction costs. Chris and I estimate we're going to need about another $50,000 for sound equipment, carpentry, paint. We're going to worry about that next year. We have a grant we're writing right now to the Ford Foundation for another $100,000. That will help with the local and get Reading Studios and Gallery open again. So I feel like I've spent the last 10 years, on a personal dead end doing economic development programs. Downtown Flint looks great. I think it was time well spent. But every year that's gone by, I've realized more and more what I want to spend my time doing is watching great bands, having great music on stage, working with people who care about downtown Flint, care about their community. And so what this funding does is gives us a building that's complete, that's legal, up to code, and it's up to all of us in this room to make great things happen there. So, Alicia, where's Alicia at? Our designer, printer, they were talking about what about things for little kids to do. Well, we used to be open about 10 hours a week. Our goal is, after 1 year, to be open 50 hours a week. We can do concerts for little kids. Vertical Ambition Dance Troupe, a couple of them were here. They're going to be moving into the local, so we'll have a resident dance company there. Nice. We've talked to people who do theater, who do film, who do fashion, who design, like whatever people's interest is. I know it's the bands that bring us together, but people have gone on to do amazing things in their lives, and we hope that you bring those skills and those interests back to help us make the club that we always thought it could be. Need to give a shout out to Chris Emerson, Chairman of the Board for the nonprofit. We were talking about Chris's involvement, which extends more than 20 years, but beyond that, he has played on stage with more different bands than anybody in the history of the local. And the way you guys trade bands around, it's amazing that nobody's played more than, what, 6 different bands? 7?
Yeah, Bill's Pearl's not here.
Yeah. Okay, good point. So this is just like the intro. We wanted to touch base with everybody and get the ball rolling. People have had all sorts of offers to help out, and we want to say thank you. Hold that thought until about March. The mechanical, electric, plumbing, all of that needs to happen first. The roofing, the things that used to be, let's do it on a weekend so the inspectors don't see us. It will be done by Monday when they get back to work. Now is, let's write a check to go ahead mechanical. And they'll work for a couple months, and when they're done, that's when we can get busy, and it'll